1. Adémidé, the young herbalist who seeks forbidden power. 2. Elarindra, the spirit merchant of the dead. 3. Baba Akon, the ancient diviner who wants Adémidé. 4. The Oba, the king of Ife-Oden. 5. Adémidé's father, a once great healer now weak and sick. 6. The council of elders, the wise but fearful advisors of the Oba. These are the key players in our tale. Watch till the end to see the true price of A unfold. The price of A. Prologue, the forbidden power. In the kingdom of Ife-Oden, where the river sang secrets and the forest whispered forgotten spells, a young herbalist named Adémidé sought power beyond the reach of ordinary men. His mother had died from a plague that neither roots nor incantations could cure. His father, once a respected healer, had withered into a shadow of himself. Power was the only way to change fate, and Adémidé would do anything to grasp it. One night, under the full moon, he visited the cave of Baba Akon, an ancient diviner feared even by the Oba king. The old man sat in darkness, his eyes clouded with age yet filled with knowing. "Why do you come, child of mortals?" the old man rasped. "I seek A," Adémidé said, his voice firm. Baba Akon sighed. "A is not given freely. It demands a price. A heavy one. I will pay it." The old man's silence stretched like the night itself. Then, with a single nod, he handed Adémidé a black gourd, sealed with ancient markings. "Drink this under the sacred Iroko tree. But remember, A is not a gift. It is a burden." Chapter 1. The Birth of Power. Adémidé followed the ritual exactly as instructed. The moment the bitter liquid touched his tongue, fire raced through his veins. His eyes glowed gold, and the air crackled around him. Power. He could hear the heartbeat of the earth, feel the pulse of the rivers, and command the winds. With a mere word, he turned dry leaves into fresh herbs, healed a dying child with a single breath, and called forth rain where drought had reigned for months. The people called him Omoloran, the child of the gods. The Oba summoned him to the palace and made him the royal diviner, a position even elders bowed to. But power has a hunger of its own, and Adémidé was only beginning to taste its depths. Chapter 2. The First Warning. One evening, Baba Akon appeared before him. His old eyes were filled with sorrow. "You have gone too far, Adémidé." The spirits murmur. "They say you challenge the gods." Adémidé laughed. "The gods should be honored to share their power with me." Baba Akon shook his head. "It is not owned. It is borrowed. If you do not return it, it will take something in exchange." Adémidé waved him off. What price could possibly be too great for this power? Chapter 3. The Curse of A. Strange things began happening. A woman he healed suddenly collapsed the next day. A stream he blessed overflowed, drowning an entire village. Each miracle left a shadow, each act of power carried an unseen consequence. Then came the night his own father fell ill, a sickness no herb, no spell, no incantation could cure. Adémidé pleaded with the gods, but the heavens remained silent. The price was being collected. Chapter 4. The Spirit Market of the Dead. Desperate, he saw the spirit market of the dead, a place between realms where only the most desperate dared to go. There, spirits in golden marks traded years for knowledge, souls for strength. The merchant of shadows, Elarindra, greeted him with a grin. "You come to bargain for life?" "I will give anything," Adémidé whispered. Elarindra chuckled. "Even your A?" Adémidé hesitated. His father's life, or his power? Decide quickly, the spirit urged. The gods are watching. Chapter 5. The Final Price. Adémidé finally spoke. "Take my A. Just save my father." The spirit laughed. "Oh, but it cannot be given back. Only exchanged." "Would you trade your own life?" His heart pounded. If he died, his father would live, but he would be forgotten. His name erased from history. His story untold. Tears burned his eyes. Power had blinded him, but love brought clarity. Yes. Darkness swallowed him whole. Epilogue: The Whisper of A. The next morning, his father awoke, healed. But Adémidé, his name was gone. No one in Ife-Odun remembered him. The Oba no longer spoke of him. The people did not whisper of his miracles. Yet, on quiet nights, when the wind howled through the sacred Iroko tree, one could almost hear a voice, a whisper carried by the wind. It is not a gift. It is a burden. Moral of the story: true power is not in how much we gain, but in what we are willing to sacrifice. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Daline'sFantasyStories and follow us on our Facebook page at Daline'sStoryblog for more amazing visual storytelling.